This is sickening. Jess Phillips is supposed to be the safeguarding and violence against women and girls minister, but instead she's caught on camera in Parliament laughing her way through the rape gang scandal. As far as I'm concerned, fire her now. Hey up everyone and welcome to Political Nerds. I'm Steph the Alter Nerd, your nerdy political guide from Washington DC to Westminster and beyond. In today's video, I'm going to go through this clip right here that shows for me that Jess Phillips is not fit to be the safeguarding against women and girls minister. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see anything funny about the rape gang scandal, do you? I don't see anything to smile about when it comes to the rape gang scandal, do you? Now, before I get into it, of course, do your own research, come to your own conclusions. And as a disclaimer, I'm not inciting hatred to anyone or particular group, religion, etc. So let's kick off with the clip that is setting this all on fire. This is being shared by Lord Simon at Lord Simon 20. And when I play it, I want to direct your eyeballs to this corner of the clip right here, where Jess Phillips is sitting. Now, Yvette Cooper, she's answering a question about the rape gang national inquiry. Look at how Jess Phillips is responding with her face whilst Yvette Cooper is answering.
Should want not just to get to the truth about past failures, but also to make sure that we make the changes to protect children for the future as well. That includes changes in social services, it includes changes in policing and the police operation that I hope that she would welcome to take action.
This is sickening. Absolutely sickening. Do you see anything in terms of what Yvette Cooper's saying? The topic of the conversation that would warrant an expression like this, smiling, laughing her way through this topic in Parliament. Have some freaking respect for the child victims of the grooming gangs. What the hell is this? Now, Tommy Robinson has responded, saying Musk was right about Jess Phillips. Here is Labour Secretary of State for Safeguarding and Violence Against Women giggling in Parliament today during the rape gang debate. It's insane how she's doing that during that debate. Now, here she is on BBC Newsnight. She was asked, to defend the comments from earlier on this year from Labour, saying that anyone that was calling for a national inquiry was jumping on a bandwagon of the far right. It gets even more sickening. Listen to this.
You mentioned the Prime Minister. You will remember that he described the calls back in January for a national inquiry as people jumping on a bandwagon of the far right. When you reflect on that, was that wise?
No, it was not. That should be the answer. No, it wasn't. We either misunderstood, we didn't get. Admittedly, we may have been a little bit ignorant. Any of those answers would do. But no. No. Jess Phillips? Oh, she provides an alternative answer. Get a load of this BS.
Look, I think that what the Prime Minister was saying was, this was in the wake of sort of Elon Musk furore, was that the Conservative politicians, Kemi Badenoch, the Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philp, that he was saying they were jumping on the bandwagon that of Elon Musk talking about on Twitter. I think it was actually Liz Truss. She gets forgotten in this story. Liz Truss, who started it, and then Elon Musk carried it on. Is that he was like, where have you been? You've just been in government. You were the policing minister and the children's minister. Where have you been? And frankly,
but was that a knee-jerk reaction?
She is the safeguarding minister, right, against women and girls. How is she not taking responsibility for herself, for what she said? Because she parroted the same thing. Anyone that wanted the inquiries, far right, this, that and the other, she's supposed to be the safeguarding and violence against women and girls minister. She should have the sense and the skill to take responsibility for her own actions and her own words, but she don't do that. Instead, she's passing the buck. She's passing the blame to other people, like Elon Musk and, Liz Truss. Now, speaking of Liz Truss, Liz saw this clip and had her response, saying, I accused Jess Phillips of excusing masked Islamist thugs, which she did, and of rejecting Oldham's calls for a government inquiry into grooming gangs, which she did. It was not a far-right bandwagon. It was about holding her to account for a complete dereliction of duty. Holding our politicians to account is not far-right. It's just the right thing to do. And if you think all that is sickening, let me provide you with the trifecta here.
So when Baroness Casey says today, it is not racist to want to examine the ethnicity of offenders,
of course not.
You say absolutely right.
Of course not. Okay. I didn't think it was in forced marriage. I didn't think in moving forward on forced marriage. I didn't think it was racist in moving forward on female genital mutilation. But
Labour cronies thinks it's racist when they were having that debate over the last couple of weeks in banning halal and kosher meat in the UK. Or at least putting in a law so that halal and kosher meat are clearly specified on the labelling. But that was racist, yeah? It's absolutely BS for her to turn around and say, I never said it was racist when it comes to, people wanting an inquiry into the grooming gangs and speaking out against them, this, that and the other. BS! The whole institution is being proven through evidence that's out there, shows that they did nothing against the grooming gangs because they were scared about being seen as being racist. The way Jess Phillips' mind works around this whole situation and her answers is sickening, but it's absolutely terrifying as well. This woman is in a seat of power. And I don't think she deserves to be there. Not with these kinds of answers coming out of a gob.
It was racist.
So sorry, when people say you and others in Labour, in the Labour Party, in opposition and in government, have stuck your head in the sand about this.
I mean, that people can. There are undoubtedly people who have. I'm not going to, and Louise Casey finds that, and there is plenty of anecdote for.
Now, I'm just going to fast forward it to a little bit towards the end here when she talks about herself, whether she turned a blind eye or not.
Utterly supported her.
Okay.
So, look, people have turned a blind eye. There's I'm not denying that.
Including you?
Absolutely not me. I have never turned a blind eye.
Absolutely not her. She's never turned a blind eye. Right. So she didn't vote against having a national inquiry into the grooming gangs back in January. Oh, no, wait, she did. And as Liz Truss said, that I commented on a little earlier on in this video, she rejected Oldham's calls for a government inquiry into grooming gangs, and she's excused masked Islamist thugs in the past. if that's not turning a blind eye, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Jess Phillips, in terms of her comments surrounding the grooming gang scandal and the inquiry and Baroness's cases report, is absolutely sickening and terrifying. And then when you look at the clip right here, where she's smiling and laughing in Parliament during the rape gang debate, sickening and terrifying on another freaking level, you guys. How is she still the Safeguarding and Violence Against Women and Girls Minister? Because this, to me, shows an absolute contempt towards every single survivor out there of these grooming gangs. This, to me, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, shows how much she really cares about it and about the grooming gang victims. Hint, very little indeed. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course, there's going to be more, you do not want to miss my next video, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here at Political Nerds. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. What do you think to this clip? Showing Jess Phillips smiling and laughing her way through the rape gang scandal in Parliament. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.